What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. NFL DFS Week 2 is upon us. Week 1 is already out of here. I am here for you, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon rankings video for Week 2. So Week 1 was crazy. If you've been following us on Twitter at advisors_team or on our Discord channel, which you can find down below, we gave some great advice out. Some great sports bets as well. We've been killing it with NFL sports bets. So Thursday Night Football last week, we took a same-game parlay with 4 picks. They all hit. Had some awesome time with that. $180. I think it was $5 bet, won $180. Sunday Night Football, same thing. I bet $20, won $190. And same thing with Monday Night Football. Was looking bleak. But I took Tyson Williams for a touchdown, Darren Waller for a touchdown, took him almost to the end of the game to get that. Henry Ruggs over 34.5 yards. Literally took him until, I think it was overtime to get that. And Marquise Brown over 34.5 yards. So turned 20 into 180. We are already up big on this week, or on week 1, and we are back with week 2 here. So if you want to check it out, we have all of the rankings here. We have a ton of players ranked, and you can find these articles down below in the description. I'll probably touch over the top 10 at each position and then scroll down and give my take on a little bit of other ones throughout and my kind of rationale behind it. If you agree with it, awesome. Definitely let me know. If you disagree, let me know as well where you think we went right or where you think we went wrong. So we're still offering FTA Plus here. You can get a year FTA Plus membership using promo code 300. If you click on the year, it's normally $349.99 for an entire year. You can get it for $49.99 if you use the promo code 300. That gives you a full year of all content. So MMA, MLB, NASCAR, NBA, NFL, PGA, DFS, all of it for $49.99. A normal month price is $29.99. So definitely check that out. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It would be awesome to have more subscribers, hear the voice of you guys and gals out there. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I want to look at the QB rankings. And as you can see, our NFL Week 2 QB rankings start with Kyler Murray. He absolutely dominated in Week 1. Had him in my season-long, so I went 3-1 in my season-long leagues, and super excited about that. The one league was a free league, so I don't really pay attention to that much. So technically 3-0 on the year. But we are continuing with it. I love his matchup. He gets to go up against Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings defense at home, which I absolutely love for Week 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through. We have this awesome chart for you. We'll go over the top 10, like I said, and then we'll just kind of pick and choose other ones there. So Kyler Murray, number 1 against Minnesota, and these defense versus positions are after 1 week, so a little bit skewed. I do understand that. You can check more of that out in our matchup tool, which I will be completing either tonight or tomorrow morning, and you can kind of show you what to expect. So at the end of this video, if you want to stick around, I will kind of show you the matchup tool if you don't know what it is. I will have a video breakdown on it as well for Week 2. It is a massive uptaking. It takes a long time to do it. I do it by hand, so it's a free tool, so just likes, shares. If you share these videos, it helps me out. I know that you guys want to see this matchup tool, and it's worked, and people have enjoyed it, so let me know. But yeah, number 1, Kyler Murray, love him. Minnesota defense, middle of the pack here at 16th defense first position. If you want to see how Minnesota fared last year, all year against quarterbacks, that is in the matchup tool. Vegas has opened this up at 27.5 fantasy point, or 27.5 real points for the Cardinals. I think they have a fantastic chance to absolutely dominate this year. Number 2 is Mahomes against Baltimore. Now, normally, Baltimore's defense is really good. We saw that they were cut up by Derek Carr. Now, Derek Carr didn't have a ton of go-to targets in that game, and he still put up massive points there. So Baltimore defense, iffy to start the season. They ranked 20th, and the Chiefs are projected at 29 points. Josh Allen gets a better matchup than he had against Pittsburgh. He, threw the ball 51 times in week 1, only completed 30 of those passes, had 44 yards, only had 1 touchdown. I was really high on Josh Allen last week. I believe he was I think he was 3rd ranked last week as well, and he did not perform like that. So that's the thing. Kind of crazy, but I've got him as a bounce back candidate against Miami. 12th against the quarterback, 25.5 points there. Tom Brady here against Atlanta. Now, this one, Tom Brady could be anywhere between 2 and 4, 2 and 5 really. Love Tom Brady here. We saw him a fantastic game on Thursday Night Football. He gets to go up against Atlanta. Atlanta's going to be bad this year. Very, very bad. They put up 6 total points, 2 field goals last week against the Eagles. Now they have to face Tampa Bay's defense, which I'm not. I have no faith in Atlanta at all. And Vegas right now opening up, Brady and the Bucks projected at 32 points. Number 5 is Lamar Jackson. You're gonna see he had a good game on Monday night. People were like, no, now he can. You're saying he can't pass the ball a lot. He can. He's not the most accurate. I watched a handful of passes that were not even close. There was ones where he just kind of gets up, flings it, and it's literally 15 yards out of the ends or out of bounds. And if he'd have just let the receiver come back and turn, had a chance. So Lamar Jackson still does things on with his feet and his arm. Now he gets to go up against Kansas City. We saw Baker Mayfield have their way with Kansas City pretty much all game. Up until the end, with the end result. Kansas City defense ranked 26th. And Lamar Jackson, I think he could dominate them again with his feet, with the run. They can't really stop the run or the pass. Their quarterback. I think this one could be a shootout as well. I think Baltimore-Kansas City game, I'm going to smack the over, whatever it is. I haven't even looked at it yet. But yeah, that'll be part of our NFL Week 2 sports betting package, which you get it with that all-encompassing year pass for $49.99. So Lamar Jackson, number 5. Russell Wilson at number 6 against Tennessee. Tennessee got spanked last week. They gave up a ton. They're ranked 30th against quarterback. The Seattle, Russell Wilson had 5 touchdowns, looked amazing. Danger Russ is for sure. 29.5 points there. I think this one could be a shootout too. Number 7 is Matt Stafford. Did not know how he was going to look in his debut. Absolutely murdered the Bears. Deep passes, massive deep passes for touchdowns. Love Matt Stafford at 7. Number 8 is Dak Prescott. He gets to go against the Chargers. We saw what he was able to do against Tampa Bay on opening night. Dak, I would not be surprised. So I will probably update these a little bit Sunday morning. Just waiting. We're going to have news. People are going to sign. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get sick. COVID could happen between now, which is Wednesday when this is filming, and Sunday when kickoff is. And I would not be surprised if Dak moves his way up into the top 5. I think all year, as long as he stays healthy and his ankle is fine, I think he puts up 400 yards a game. That's the crazy thing. I think they're going to be playing. We kind of saw them. They stayed in the game, but Dak has all these weapons minus Michael Gallup, which he didn't really do much in that game, but he's got CeeDee Lamb, he's got Amari Cooper who's dominating. Zeke really wasn't a factor in that game for the run, but if he can dump passes off to Zeke, that's passing points for him. So I really do think Dak Prescott probably inks his way up to top 5 in this matchup. The Chargers ranked 13th in week 1, and I think they continue to get dominated here. So I've got Dak here at number 8 with a score of 26 points according to Vegas. I think this bumps up. Number 9 is Aaron Rodgers. Now, this one might be more controversial than other picks. That being said, I think you guys and gals can kind of understand this. So he looked absolutely trash can dumpster fire in week 1 against Jameis Winston and the Saints defense. So I get that. So, the whole offseason thing with Aaron Rodgers he didn't get very many reps in preseason, didn't know if he's going to be on the team, had, concerns, blah, 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 all of that stuff. That being said, I think he comes back. Detroit gave up a ton of points to Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers in week 1. They ranked 31st against the quarterback after 1 week. They were terrible against the quarterback all last year. I think Rodgers comes back. This is a Monday Night Football game. I cannot wait to bet on this game. Monday Night Football, I love sports betting now, and I love same-game parlays. You're going to see, I'm going to put Aaron Rodgers over, 300 yards, whatever the bets are. We're going to have Devontae Adams touchdown, whatever. I think this game is going to be another shootout. I think we're going to have another great Monday Night Football game. Super excited for this. A lot of people are like, why is he so far up there? Because he had a crap week 1. Fantasy football, DFS, you have to get out of that mindset. Get out of that mindset. Week 1 is past. We are out of week 1. We are in week 2. It's a brand new week. Wipe the clean slate off. Wipe the slate clean. Jesus. Wipe it clean. Week 2 is different. Aaron Rodgers, love him here. Do not overthink this one. Number 10, Jalen Hurts versus the 49ers. We did see the 49ers give up some points against Goff in week 1. They ranked 6th, though. But I still like Jalen Hurts here. He's mobile. He can get around. This probably changes a little bit. I was very, I wasn't sure because I could see Justin Herbert being in the top 10. I could see Ryan Tannehill being in the top 10. Baker Mayfield against Houston. All of them. These probably change a little bit. So definitely, just because you watch this video, say here on Wednesday, come back. Look at this article throughout the week because these will update a little bit. Once Vegas numbers update, we'll kind of see the way the trends are. We'll see how the weather is. You can check the weather reports now, but we're still 4 or 5 days away, and it just really a lot of factors go into these rankings, so these will be updated throughout the week, but I wanted to get this out to you guys there. So number 10 is Jalen Hurts. I don't know if he'll be in the top 10 come Sunday. We'll kind of look. We'll see. It really depends on the weather and stuff like that, and then the factor of how the Eagles, if their game script comes out, we can kind of look at it. So that is something we're looking at. If you have any questions about the top 10, definitely let me know down below. But just some other ones people are very confused about. I put this over on Reddit, and I know a lot of people haven't understood it, but like Tyrod Taylor could go up there. We saw him have a good week 1. I don't want to get everyone in their head and be like, oh, well, it's good week 1. There we go. There's only 32 spots here that we can rank people. Not everyone can be in the top 10. I guess if in some of the instances I could go 1 through 10 and then 10 all the way down and everyone's ranked 10th, but we're not going to do that. I don't trust Matt Ryan against Tampa Bay. I don't trust Daniel Jones against Washington in this one. Sam Darnold against New Orleans, no, they ranked 2nd. They have a good defense. They were able to hold Aaron Rodgers down. Jameis Winston, this is the biggest one of the year, of week 2. People are asking why. He just threw 5 touchdowns. He threw 5 touchdowns and only had a total of 148 yards. That's efficient, yes. He only threw the ball 14 times. People are going crazy because they see 5 touchdowns. I get that. But don't let that come to the fact that he loves to throw interceptions. I don't care if people say that he looks better than ever. 5 touchdowns, great, amazing, awesome. 14 passes total in an entire game. No, I get that. I don't trust him. I know it's Carolina. It's the middle of the pack. Is he 29? I don't know. We'll see how the rankings change later on. But Jameis Winston did not have very much. There's not a lot to go off of. We have obviously 1 week to go off of, and that's it. I can't look at that. Carson Wentz against the Rams, they rank number 1. Zach Wilson against New England, 5th. Taylor Heinicke, which I assume he will be the starter. We'll kind of see. Andy Dalton, I would not be surprised if Justin Fields is named the starter before Sunday. He just looked better than Dalton out there in week 1. we'll look at that. We'll kind of figure out and play with that around later on. I've heard Jared Goff at number 20 against Green Bay's defense, which, they rank 17th. They still have a good defense. They just weren't in a good spot. The field position for Jameis and the Saints was really good last week. So the defense obviously gave up some points. They were in the red zone a lot. So these rankings can change, and they will change. And I want you guys to understand that. So questions, comments, concerns about quarterbacks, definitely let me know. We will be back with the running back solution here. You can find quarterbacks. You can find this article in the description below. And then in that, you can just click running back rankings. It'll take you to the running back position. So that's what I've got for you with the quarterbacks. Stay tuned, and we'll check out the running back rankings right after this.